Hello friends, welcome to my channel The Knowledge Adda. Today I am about to discuss what is basically difference between open university versus distance education, or you can say distance learning. And I am making this video on demand. One of my subscriber just asked me कि please make a video on this topic so we can easily understand and also we can choose which is better choice in aspect of job, means which one has more value for a job. So today in this entire video I will discuss a definition of open university as well as distance education. Also I will try to differentiate between open university and distance education, as well as also I will tell you what is or what are the advantage and disadvantage of open university and versus distance education, so you can easily choose where you have to move, in open university or distance education. So actually reason is that there are many people among us who are not able to continue their education because of any reason, like marriage, like their financial condition, their circumstances or job. So there are many reasons. So we can find many example. Anyhow their education continuity just break down. So in this case, or for these people, open university is a very good or a great opportunities where they can continue their education afterward. If there is a break in their education, so definitely by using open university, then can easily continue their degree or their education. On the other hand, if we are talking about distance education or distance learning, so basically this is a mode of delivering education where the teacher and the student are not physically present at a particular location, as they are separated either by time, either by location, either by distance, or even by both. So basically this is a layman definition. Yeah, you can say this is common difference between open university versus distance education. So let me start my the video so we can easily understand each and every point briefly. So open university refer to the form of university which provide an open entry facility to the student without any age limitation and the prior experience in the concerned domain. So in this, the student are given admission based on the minimum education, what are their minimum qualifications, so they can get admission in open university. And the most important advantage of open university is that there is no any age limitation. If you are 65-year-old and if you want to continue your education, so by definitely by open university you can continue. In an open university, candidate can enroll themselves in the course of their choice, and those students who discontinued their education can continue it further. So we can say that an open university gives a second chance to the student. However, the value of degree attained through an open university is often questioned. Yes, sometimes we feel this degree is valid or not, because there are a lot of university who are providing open education, because one is very famous Indira Gandhi Open University, Delhi Open University, they are also providing degree and students are taking. Sometimes people confused about their validity. Yes, this is eligible for job or not, this is eligible for something else. So there are a lot of questions. Sometimes yes, this is true, sometimes people do not give so much value to open university degree, but at least if you are eager to learn, so definitely you can enroll yourself in any subject, yeah, any domain, and you can continue their knowledge. Sometimes it's matter if you have knowledge, so any company, any organization can entertain you and can select you. So don't run behind that particular thing what will happen with my future. That is secondary thing. If you have knowledge, then you can get your job. One must note here that degree obtained through open universities are also valued only when the candidate has got the required set of skill. This is very important line in this slide. Open university degree has also valued, but in that case you must have knowledge about that particular thing, yeah, skill, then that is valid. If you have no knowledge about that particular thing, so your degree is not going to play a very vital role in your career. So try to focus what you are learning. Unlike a traditional university, an open university offer the policy of open admission, distance and online learning program. The students are provided with the study material for the course opted through the study of center and online. Like that can be PDF by ebook, then online tutorial. There are many way where student can get the knowledge about their domain. So in the year 1969, the world first open university was established in the Milton Keynes in England, UK, namely the Open University. So first open university was established in 1969. Okay. Now talking about distance education. So distance education is an institution based formal education in which the student and teacher are separated. It uses various interactive telecommunication system to connect student, instructor and resources. Therefore, it is not mandatory for the student to be physically present in the classroom for regular attendance. So the student are responsible for his or her learning. So this is called distance education, where there is no physical attachment or physical interaction between teacher and student. This is not mandatory. If a student are present, definitely whoever teacher is present at center, definitely they will provide some knowledge. In distance learning method, content delivery can be possible through different types of technology like satellite, computer, television, video, smartphone. So these are way to delivering the lecture or to delivering the content. Now, initially the distance education focus on non-conventional students like full-time worker, military personnel, people living in remote areas and non-resident for whom it is difficult to get education through a typical classroom setting. So basically, distance nowadays also, basically there are many people who are working somewhere. They are trying to just enhance their degree through the distance education. What happen, just they take admission and just prepare the content themselves and just appear in the examination at the center, and after passing that examination they got their degree and also enhance their degree. Now, so now talking about open and distance modes of learning are quite similar, but there is a significant difference between these correspondence courses. In the open learning module, candidates are allowed to take admission in any courses without any age limit. Meanwhile, distance learning is a form of open learning where candidate can pursue a desired course without any classroom presence. So basically here I am discussing about differences. Open courses are viable option for candidate who had to drop out of mainstream education, as admission in open institution does not require any age related eligibility criteria. So students who have discontinued their studies can continue further. Recently, a 93-year-old grandfather completed a master level degree through the IGNOU, Indira Gandhi National Open University, which could only have been possible through the open mode. While this gives a second chance to candidate despite a long break, the value of the open degree program is often questioned, which we have already discussed. So the degree granted through the open mode is also valid if the candidate has the required skill. Now, though both the form of education, open and distance, are quite similar, but in the open education, a student gets lab facilities and so they are preferred in a professional field. The distance mode candidate do not have any access to the lab facility and are comparatively less preferred in the job. So now if we are talking in respect to the job, so open university is much better than distance education, especially in professional courses. Means if you are talking about engineering, agricultural courses, the pharma courses where lab is required, so open university you can take facility of lab, but in distance education this is not possible. So if you are looking for a job, so open university degree is more valued compared to distance education. Now the Supreme Court in 2070 however ruled that technical education cannot be pursued in distance mode or open mode, because the Supreme Court suspended all the engineering degree obtained between 2001 and 2005 through the correspondence courses. So distance education or open education you can say कि in professional courses is not possible, especially in engineering, because engineering degree required a lot of practical. So the list of degree courses are not allowed to be imported through the distance mode, include engineering, medicine, dental, pharmacy, nursing, architecture, physiotherapy, and agriculture, because all these courses required a lot of lab works. So due to this, this is not allowed in distance mode of education. So at present there are 14 government run open universities in India. The universities are Indira Gandhi National Open University, Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar Open University, Hyderabad, Vardhaman Mahabir Open University, Nalanda Open University, Patna, Aswant Rao Chawan Maharashtra Open University, Madhya Pradesh Bhoj University. So these are 14 government run open university in India. Now let's see some differences between open university and distance education. So open university, as the name suggests, it is one which offer open entry for admission through distance and online learning program. On the other hand, distance education, as the name suggests, is the remote education mode in which students are allowed to pursue any course from any geographical location. While distance education is a method of imparting education, open university is a type of university which is based on open entry philosophy. Now, when it comes to the college, there are no college affiliated to open universities. Rather, it comprises only study center and institute. As against, distance education is provided by both open universities and traditional universities, and there are many colleges affiliated with traditional universities. In an open university, students get the option to choose their study center and exam center. Conversely, in the case of distance education, a student cannot select their study center and exam center because these are fixed. But in case of open university, student has choice to choose their study center and exam center. Now when we are talking about social interaction, so social interaction with teachers and peers is present in an open university, whereas in distance education there is no such social interaction between teachers and students. Classes are provided to the student on weekends, on Saturday and Sunday in an open university. In the contrast, in case of distance education, no classes are provided to the student. Only study material is sent to the student and they have to study on their own. Talking about attendance in an open university, students are required to complete 75% attendance during the classes when they enroll for any practical course. And oppositely, there is no minimum attendance requirement in case of distance education. Now, in an open university, a library facilities is available to student, while in case of distance education, no such facility is provided. So, the primary objective of an open university is to open up learning opportunities to a large group of people and facilitating them to learn easily and productively. As against, the main objective of distance learning is to provide efficient and inexpensive education at higher level to all the qualified and willing person. So after seeing all the differences and the condition and the requirement, so we can easily find out कि yes, degree from the open university is much valued compared to distance education. In respective of job, the degree from the open university is more grateful compared to distance education. So in my point of view, as a speaker or as a video maker or as a teacher, I can say that degree from open university is good compared to distance education. Also in previous slide I have already mentioned the list of degree courses which are not allowed to be imparted through the distance mode. So these are engineering, medicine, dental, pharmacy, nursing, architecture, because these degrees require a lot of practical exposure. If you are not getting practical exposure, so there is no meaning of this type of degree. Even these degree are not possible through the open university mode. So in overall we can say between open university and distance education, open university is much better, and these are 40 universities which are providing the open study concept, or you can say the concept of open university. So here you can find, and every state have such type of university. So thank you for watching this video. Thank you.